Okay, inner tubes, we have actually removed the gas tank 4 times because we keep discovering new leaks, and then we have to come back down and let well the gas tank. If you see, this is a new development. We've got the brand new modified handbrake pump installed here, and this is a caliper bracket for a twin pot rear caliper, and this is we just got this back yesterday, so now we can put this car back on the ground and moving on its own 4 wheels. The gas tank been reworked 4 times now. Interior buttoned up 100% at the dashboard. We're still waiting for the fuel rail, which is supposed to be ready today, but being Malaysian, they've gone on their Malaysian time, and I've been to the zinc coating factory twice today. They have given me 2 fake times, so I'll be there again tomorrow morning at 8:30, pick up the rail and all the other stuff that I sent off for zinc coating. Meanwhile, the engine has had its filter reinstalled, coil replaced in its correct position. Engine bay is pretty much 90% done, minus the fuel rail and a few of the supporting parts that go along with that, so that the car will be able to run on its own fuel lines. At the moment we're still running off this, and yeah, we're almost there. All the parts are in already. I picked up some fender liners earlier today, and the exhaust, all of the exhaust parts are in now. So once we fully assemble the engine with its fuel rail and all the parts that come back from zinc coating is in, the car is complete. We'll bring the car back up, attach all the braking systems. The front is complete already. We don't have to touch the front, we're just assembling the rear brake system. And then I need to get rims, I need to get wheels for this car. Then it's all set. This car will be on the floor by itself. So still also thinking about what to do with the seat belts. Should I go with modern day seat belts, or should I go with the lap belts that this car originally comes with? What a dilemma. Still thinking about that. Not sure what to go with it with yet. And then we're waiting for the right side window glass to come in, which is almost here. These are all the parts for the exhaust. Okay, got the door handles back today. That's re-chromed and nice. We're gonna bring the car up. For the first time since a long time, underneath is almost completely assembled, with the prop shaft in its place, nice and straight to the rear diff. So we're waiting for the handbrake cable to come so we can pull the handbrake cable to the original location. We're using actually a Honda Stream rear brake, drum brake assembly, and then a Toyota Altezza disc and caliper, twin pot caliper here. Toyota Altezza twin pot caliper on the front, We've ordered a brand new handbrake cable, and the handbrake cable junction will be in the same original location, so everything will look stock, but the brakes on this car will be very good. So no LSD, unfortunately. Stock car. Wait till tomorrow to see if the tank leaks. We'll know if we have to drop it again for the 5th time. Aside from that, we're pretty golden. So we need to wait another 24 hours. Then we can get more work done on it. For now, work has stopped. We're pending a few things. Till tomorrow then, guys. Thanks. Okay, it is the final 5% of work that need to be done on the car. I know we keep coming back to this point, but as you can see, everything has been buttoned up underneath. Brakes are complete front, long shaft, diff, rear arms, rear brakes, done. Refresh struts, absorbers inside, everything new in the rear diff, bearings, oil, etc. Universal joints new, brand new handbrake cable, brand new handbrake system that is pulling on Altezza rear drums. No, Honda Stream, but Altezza rear caliper, Honda Stream rear drums. All the fueling is done, no more leaks, everything's been buttoned up permanently, nothing else coming down from here on. I've removed this to fabricate a RCA, roll center adapter, because the green car and the 280Z will need it. This car will not, because I'm not lowering it. This car will be left stock. So let's have a look at the inside. We've got BMW fender liners here, both sides. Nice BMW fender liners cut up to fit. Alright, and yeah, I just custom made that gasket for FA20, 2mm thick gasket, so that the oil pump for the FA20 will have a increased volume. And we've also custom made 2mm thicker oil pump gear for the FA20. Anyway, that's another project. Talk about it later. Let's bring the car down. Let's look at the interior. We've also got all the zinc plating done for the fuel rail. It's not very nice because the material was already contaminated from the beginning. So anyway, that's a non-contaminated zinc plated item, and a bunch of other items that we zinc plated, which we have not seen yet. Yes, here, this is zinc plated. Doesn't look that great, but it's zinc plated. Take my word for it. Interior has had the sound deadening done. All is stuck on. I'm pending the grommets. Once grommets are in, we're good to go. We've also finally custom made this tray so that the aircon can be blown into the front vent. New bushing done for gear shifter selector. Oh, nice and notchy. Feels good. Exhaust parts are completely installed, completely in the car now. So we're gonna have exhaust in. We're gonna have to install the driver and passenger seats, and we're gonna install the lap belts next. We're still pending the right side driver door glass window, which broke in the process of cleaning. Oh yeah, this is also a piece that came back from Chrome. Yeah, we're almost there. And all the badges will be installed soon. Window frame. More zinc plated stuff.
Nowadays they don't make, the factory that I had this thing zinc plated, they do not do the gold zinc plating because the water chemical that achieves that finishing is actually illegal here in Malaysia. So they do not do the gold color finishing. This is the raw metal zinc plating. It will not rust. And this is the end of whatever corrosion. It's already coated and safe from any corrosion in the future. These bits are also done. Okay, and that's about it. Let's have a cold start, a real actual cold start. Actual cold start from 0. Cold start. I can touch exhaust manifold without a choke. We've got it tuned so well that we can cold start it without a choke. Beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Fueling system is running entirely on its own. Fuel return, fuel feed coming from the tank into this fuel rail. Feed into carburetor number 1, feed into carburetor number 2. Big giant breather hose. Oh, what a beauty. What a beaut. What a beaut. So, few things this car is pending now, which is exhaust, windscreen, driver's side door glass, window, LED light for the map light, the rubber grommets, and one more rim. I had no choice but to buy a set of 4 pieces of Shelby rims because I'm short of 1. I have 3 pieces only. So I have had to buy another set of Shelby rims from a friend of mine in Johor. These are Shelby's 14-inch Shelby 500 rims. 14-inch, and they will fit into this car. So this car will be finished off with a stock standard look. Although it has big brake kit upgrade, electric hydraulic power steering, modern day aircon system, and yeah, these are the modern day amenities that are being installed in this car. Aside from that, this car is as classic as it gets. I also need to send this car to finish off these parts to be resprayed at the paint shop. There's a little bit of paint cracking here and a few places that need to be touched up. So that's next on this car's agenda. Just waiting on very few little parts. Like I said, the last 5% of the build is the most tedious and the most time consuming, and the part waiting is also another issue. So we're just waiting for the final little bit to come in, and then we can button the entire car up, put it down on the ground, do a test drive. That's coming soon. Okay, Troops, time is getting near for this 240Z to be on the road. I'm waiting for Puspakpam, which is our roadworthy inspection, so that we can register this car for the first time in Malaysia. It will be under my name, or I'll find one of my family members' name to register the car into. And as you can see, it's back from paint. All the blemishes, all the areas that were not painted, and all the scuffs and scratches and dents and whatnots have been touched up. I've still not gone for a test drive in this car, but you can see that these areas are all nicely painted. We've had to remove the steering rack again because it was leaking some oil. Very small leak, and I want it to be perfect, so I've disassembled the rack and sent it off to the steering rack rebuilder, who rebuilt it the last time to get it rebuilt again. So car's back on the hoist. If not, it will be rolling in its own 4 wheels, and we could actually go for a test drive. But we've had to remove that, and one of the lights here was a little bit dim, wasn't bright enough, and I wasn't having it, so we're actually going to rework the lighting in here. It's still original lighting, incandescent bulbs, and in green color, which is exactly what I want it to be in its original dull green incandescent littered meter cluster lighting. But anyway, it's quite brighter than the other car, the green 240, and all the scuffs and paint blemishes back here and here and here and here and here and there all has been touched up, and here as well. We repainted this whole grey rear tail light panel cover, repainted all this. Seats are in. The hood hinges have also been painted. We've put on the 3M sound dampening. Complete interior is actually in here. The door window, which we were waiting for months for, actually arrived, but it wasn't for the right hand drive. For the right door, it came in the wrong side, which is the left side. Excuse me, I knew that was going to happen, but the person who was selling it to me, Max McCormick, great guy, is going to send me the correct side again, and it's on its way. So I'm still waiting on that. We've got to get the window in before we can actually get the inspection done. The plugs that are here are actually a little bit too cold, and it's iridium plugs. I don't want iridium plugs in here. I'm supposed to be using copper plugs. Anyway, I'm going to use 5 heat range. We've already put it in. This car is actually ready for interior. We just need to get our steering rack back, clean up this mess that the paint shop has created a little bit, and then we're good to go. Nothing new to see here. Rims are on. We're very close to actually going for the first drive, and I will tune back in when we actually go for the first drive, after the steering rack is back in later today. Alright, in the tubes, this is the maiden test drive of my Series 1 240Z. Whatever we can fit, we've already fitted in. It's got to get the exhaust fitted now. Exhaust not fitted. We're gonna make a U-turn to just say hi to my friend. Hi, Suresh! Hey! Okay guys, I'm driving the car on the road legally without exhaust, and I'm on my way to the exhaust shop. Car drives great. Keeps up with traffic without any problems. All the meters work except for my water temp meter, which has a wrong sensor. So the sensor is giving a false reading, hence a extra hot water temp reading. Anyways, everything works nice in here, it's nice. Cool beans, man, everything's working. Keeping up with traffic, no problem. Okay, exhaust shock, here we come.
Series 1 240Z is running on its own. Doing the alignment, exhaust has been fitted, and it's the first time I'm seeing the car drive away from me. I'm usually behind the wheel. Meanwhile, as I'm waiting for the 240Z to come back on its test drive, checking the alignment, check out the brakes on this Alphard, I think. Is it an Alphard? Yes, it's an Alphard, the newest Alphard. Oh, the brakes on this is not cheap at all, man. 4 ports at the back. Small one is handbrake, and 6 ports in front. I don't know how big the disc is, but this thing's brakes is massive. Come on, zoom out, zoom out. Yes, the brakes on this is massive, 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 massive. And here it is coming back. Focus, focus, focus. Okay, sorry for the shaky video because it's on maximum zoom, and we're still quite far away. The car looks great, drives and handles very nicely. Standard spring and ride height. Very nice drive and stance. It's back. Oh, my camera tripod. I managed to get the exhaust fabbed up yesterday, so we have the same 50-degree slant on a twin exit exhaust. Looks great. It's a Series 1 running on its own. Door panels and boot panels all have not been adjusted yet because we've not installed the rubber trim around all the openings, but we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm doing shakedown runs on the car at the moment. Very good looking car. Very good looking. Here she goes for another test drive. Alignment isn't that straightforward because as you know, it's a modified steering rack from a Volvo 240 GLS. It has power steering, and so it takes a little bit of time, skill and effort to get the alignment done right. But look at her go. Beautiful stance, beautiful body shape. What a sight. Okay, here you have it, inner tubes. Now you see the Series 1 240Z is finally home. but it is not done yet. It's actually on transit. Tomorrow I'm sending the car to yet another body shop. And yes, you heard me right, I've got to do some more body work on it. It's something that we just discovered as we were installing everything onto the car, completing it before bringing it out to get the exhaust done and getting the alignment done. I discovered some rust wear on the roof of the car, which is something that was totally hidden until a few days ago, where we removed the headliner and all the upholstery that was surrounding the roof surround, which I will show you shortly, and there was a lot of rust around the area where the sun visor bolts onto. So anyway, both the 240Zs are home. Series 2, Series 1, two totally styles of look. This is a lowered sporty look, and this is a all factory look aside from its aftermarket wheels. Now, going back to what I was talking about, which we just discovered, very heartbreaking, because we had just installed the windscreen. Windscreen very nicely installed, all the trims as good as it can be, has got to come out again because of this. It's actually a minor setback, but it's a setback nevertheless. Look at the rust. Look at the rust right here. This is where the sun visor bolts onto, and it extends up to this piece here. Come on, it's a bit dark. And it is also happening on this side. This side, it's a bigger area, and it's no good. Simply no good. Look at the rust. So I'm gonna have to cut all this metal out and replace it. Windscreen's got to come out, and then we have got to replace those pieces of metal. Aside from that, the car's pretty complete. It was supposed to go in for upholstery, but I can't take it to upholstery, which is its final stage, because of this rust. This window is not here yet, but it's almost here. Once the window is in, we can put the door card, seal it up. Door lock is here already. Door handles, everything is complete. It's around. Seats are nice and original, but I will have to rewrap them. Exhaust is done, as you saw, in alignment. Got very nice 50-degree angle on the exhaust. Full stainless steel 2.5 inch from front to the back. Yeah, if you can see, nice work done. Very quiet now. This car actually looks very nice. I like this stock look. But I also like that mod look, resto mod look. So the car has got to be cut and buffed one more time. It hasn't been polished. Neither has the green car. Green car hasn't been polished either. So still a lot of imperfections in the paint, which can easily be buffed out. It will be addressed in final polish. And yeah, just the setback of that silly rust area which I oversaw. So anyways, going to the body shop tomorrow. But for now, at least you've seen me drive the car. You've seen the car running on its own power, and it is parked. back at home. So to the next video, it'll be the final update of the 240Z Series 1, which we will see the complete interior fitted and done. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe.